What's going on, guys? Insane move on Square. Obviously, we know about the acquisition. We also know about the earnings. We also know that this stock was down to like $230 in the pre-market. When I seen that, I thought that I thought my tickers were messed up. I'm like 230, 233. What's going on? I turn around and boom, this massive green candle comes in. I did actually catch this for a scalp this morning. I only took a few points off of it. Did not expect that it was going to run up $25. Did not expect that I was going to hit, $30. But 10% move today. Fantastic move. If you took part in this or you're holding, congratulations. This is an awesome move here. So what I want to take a look at here is 280.88. We came to highs up here. Obviously, we don't have any supply ahead. This moving Bollinger Band here is going to move around a little bit. But, we're making highs here, 280.88. We don't have nothing ahead. We are forming like this little flag pattern here. But to be perfectly honest, I'd like to catch this on a dip. I think this is a great move. However, I'd like to come down possibly 269, but I would like to see this come down 260, 263. If we can get this down here in the 260, 263 area, let's say we break down below the 20-day moving average, I'd like to reclaim that and then potentially ride that for the next leg up. Obviously, that's going to depend on what the overall market is doing. We did see a little bit of weakness today in the NASDAQ 100, a little bit of weakness across the board in the Dow, as well as the S&P. But, it is what it is. It's summertime. Normally, the end of July, August, September are generally, from a seasonality perspective, are a little bit down months. We have a little bit more choppiness, a little bit more volatility to the downside. Bulls have been doing a tremendous job, though, in buying the dip. Every time, bears try to pound that down, the bulls really step in and buy that dip up. So, it just comes to a point in time is how long can they keep doing that before they get tired? Okay. And it doesn't mean that the world is coming to an end. It doesn't mean that stock market is going to zero. Okay. So many times when we have a red day or a red week, even, which feels like forever since we've had a complete red week. But anytime we have multiple days where the stocks aren't moving, everyone starts to freak out and starts calling at the top and says that, the big market correction is coming. Is it coming? I don't know. Could it come? Yes. Do I think that it's going to come? No. Do I think that we need to come back in, test some levels of support and consolidate a little bit? I do think so. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That's a healthy thing for the stock market. You don't want anything to just go straight up as well as you don't want anything just to go straight down. So what that brings me back to Square here is I would really like to get this around here, around this 263, 264 area. I'd like to see if we can hold this 20-day moving average tomorrow. Possibly do we come back down and retest and then shoot back up? Or do we just flag here and then come back, plow through 280, get a quick pop to maybe 285, 286, 290, and then the whole market starts to sort of fade the rest of the day, and then we just see like a slow drift into rising support the rest of the day. If that happens, if the market does open up and we are green in the futures in the pre-market and we gap up, one thing you got to be careful for is if we do plow through this 280.88, this is going to be a scalping move. You're going to need to take cash flow off the table quick, as this can stop at any time and start to retrace. And if it does, you don't want to get caught up here if we come back down here or here to retest. However, if we open just like this, and we sort of, sell off a little bit in the pre-market and then market opens and we take this nice dip, I believe coming off this 20-day moving average here on the hourly chart is going to be a good opportunity to play the bounce at around 263, 264, right around that area. Just keep your eyes on it, guys. Please, if you could do me a favor, I'm trying to get my channel to 300 subs. If you could subscribe to my channel, also drop me a like and a comment on the video. Let me know, did you guys play Square today? What do you guys think about Square? Let me know what you think the stock is going to do. I do have a Discord. That link is going to be down in the description, as well as a website kind of showing you guys how I trade. That is also in the description. But until next time, guys, I will see you guys all on the next video.